I didn't even apply for half of the podcasts that I've been on, yet invites keep coming. If you're wondering why, it's because the visibility impact, the visibility effect creates more momentum. And we are not capitalizing on that enough because visibility breeds additional visibility opportunities, including being a podcast guest, including getting picked over other people because people see you and how you show up and how you present yourself. And there is no guessing game. And so today we are going to talk about this. We're going to go deeper on this. And if we don't know each other, my name is Crissy Conner and I am the Visible CEO. And as the Visible CEO, it is time to take back control of the opportunities that you are giving yourself. That means you put yourself in a position to be requested. You put yourself in a position to be asked more. You put yourself in that position because you care about your brand, you care about your business, you care about your message, and you're convicted about it, and you want more people to hear about it. So with that being said, I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can take your visibility and increase it and also increase the opportunities that you're asked. Yes, you're going to get more podcast guest requests. You're going to get more speaking opportunities if you're also looking for that. You're going to get more opportunities to be interviewed by other people. This doesn't just expand for podcast guesting. It's so much further than that. And it can do so much for you and your brand. And again, visibility breeds more visibility when we are consistently showing up and consistently doing these 5 things that I'm going to talk about today. So let's talk about number 1, and that is the more that you show up, the better you're going to get. So many people are afraid and trying to create this perfectionism on social media. And it's like, I'm not good enough yet, or I say too much, or for me, I got hives, right? And so all of these things, the fear of what people think, these are all the things that come in our head. And so we sometimes freeze. The only way you're going to get better and the only way you're going to get over that is to do it. To actually press the go live button, press the record button, show up and educate your audience, show up and show them who you are, being authentic, being real, even with the mess ups. Fun fact, I used to do live video back in 2016. And when I would mess up, I was so embarrassed. I would say, oh my God, my internet's going out. Literally delete the video and then come back and redo it. Today, when I mess up, do you know what I say? I actually don't know why I said that, or I'm not really sure. I didn't mean to say that. This is what I meant to say. And I correct myself right there, even if it is a live video. We do not need to be perfect. Show up authentically and you will connect with your audience more than any other way. We are not this Pinterest, perfect person, right? We are not this perfect person that never makes mistakes, that never says that never forgets what she's supposed to think or he's supposed to think, right? And so we're giving our audience an opportunity to see the real us. And we are so much more relatable that way than any other way. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to show up. Short form video, long form video, YouTube, lives, I don't care. Practice using your voice. The more you practice using your voice, the more you practice video, because most of your podcast interviews, you're going to be face to face with someone, right? You'll get more comfortable seeing yourself on video, seeing other people on video, connecting and creating a relationship on video. And that is going to excel your speaking opportunities, your podcast opportunities. And we want more of that. Number 2, you're going to give massive value. And you're not going to be afraid that you're going to give it all away. You are going to show all of your expertise. And here's the thing I tell my clients all the time. If you are worried that you can give it all away in a 20-minute video, in a 500-word post, then you're not learning enough. Because we cannot possibly ever give it all away in a short amount of time, right? And we have a lot of knowledge and we get to remind ourselves of that, but also remind our audience of that. That's how we position ourselves as the authority, as the expert. And so I want you to ask yourself, where are you holding back when you do show up on video, when you do get visible? Where are you holding back that expertise that could really propel you in additional visibility opportunities like being a podcast guest? We forget that the energy that we show up with when we're geeking out on the thing that we love, we're going to have an amazing time. We're going to pull people in because we are talking about our thing. We're talking about the thing that we're convicted about. We're talking about the thing that we're confident about, right? And that magnetizes people to us through the camera, And when you get used to doing it enough, right? It's also going to, like, even through the voice, through audio, you're going to magnetize people to you. So we want to practice, like we said in number 1, but we also want to, don't forget about our expertise. We're an expert. Show up and act like it. Show up and talk about it. You're not going to give it all away. Give them the good, juicy stuff that makes them want to come back for more. Okay. Number 3, the power of repetition. I see so many people get in the online space or want to do videos. I'm like, well, I need like 365 videos. Actually, you don't need 365 topics. You need a couple topics that you can expand on over and over and over that will position you as the expert. This is what I call having a great repetition strategy. You want a podcast host to say, hey, I'd love to have you come on, but I don't really know what you talk about because you're so confusing and they're not even going to ask, right? Let them know if they go to your YouTube, if they go to your TikTok, if they go to your Instagram, immediately who you are and what you're about and what you can talk to their audience about. Be known for something. And that comes with a great repetition strategy. You become known, you become the expert, you become the authority, and people seek you out. It doesn't mean that's all you can do, but being known for something and having that specialist versus a generalist, you're going to get more opportunities because people knew right away, hey, can you come talk to my audience about visibility? Hey, nobody's talked to my audience about visibility as an introvert. Can you come talk to them about that? Like, they're really going to pull you in because they know exactly what you can do for their audience, what you can bring to the table. And we don't want to confuse the social media audience we have. And again, this is just going to help us in so many aspects of our business, so many aspects of our brand, and especially when it comes to being asked to be a guest. We want to maximize that. And the way we do that is not confuse our audience and not confuse potential hosts that are going to come to our feed. Okay. So be known for something, repeat it over and over, and have that tight repetition strategy. And the 4th thing that I want to talk about is the easiest way to get invited to more podcasts is to be the most amazing guest. I see a lot of times that people don't want to promote podcasts or they don't want to promote the things that they're a part of because they think it takes away from them. And that's absolutely not true. The more you promote someone else, it's also visibility for you. Because if I tag someone or someone tags me in a story, the first thing I'm going to do is reshare it. If somebody tags me on LinkedIn, I'm going to comment on it and reshare it. So you're actually increasing your visibility opportunities, but also it's being a great guest. And if somebody sees you being a great guest and maybe shouting out another podcast that you were a part of, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, like I want them on my podcast. I didn't know they did podcasts. And then you're going to get asked because not only are you getting on podcasts, right? And you're being a great guest and sharing, but you're shouting them out and you're creating repetition for them too. And you're showing other people, I am a great guest. Have me on your show. So this is a great way to get visible. I like to call this a great reciprocity strategy because the more we want to get visible, right? The more we help others get visible, AKA our hosts, the more we're going to get requests to have a visibility opportunity on someone else's podcast. So 100%, hands down, be the best guest ever. Like, have people talking about how great of a guest you are. And also, be mindful of don't cancel, don't reschedule a lot. Yes, things come up, but just be a great guest overall and have people talking about you. Go back up to the other things I talked about. Don't think you can give it all away. Like, pour into that podcast host, that audience, right? Give them so much value so that maybe they even ask for you to come back again. This is just a great strategy all around. And it's just being a really good freaking human. Okay. And number 5, I hear so many times, well, no one's accepting my application. No one's accepting me to be on their stage. No one's accepting me to be a guest. You have YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You have all these platforms. You absolutely have no excuse not to create your own. Create your own stage. Create your own opportunities to interview other people. You can still be getting visible while you are applying for being a podcast guest and while you're waiting to be discovered. I don't believe in sitting around and waiting if you haven't figured that out. But anyhow, what you're going to do is you're going to put people on a platform, create your own platform, interview other people, and support them. It's kind of like being the best guest, right? People are going to connect with you because you are getting other people, talking about other people. You are putting them in the spotlight. They're going to share it. And again, you're going to build your online network. There is nothing better than this. There is nothing better than this. Again, going back to that law of reciprocity, right? Give others a platform, create your platform, give others a part of that platform, and you are eventually going to be requested from others. Oh my gosh, I'd love to have you on my podcast. Oh my gosh, like I saw your interview. Heck yes, I want you on. Take these opportunities. A lot of people want to make excuses that, I just want to get on a stage or I just want to be a guest and nobody's giving it to me. So I'm just going to sit here and not do anything. That doesn't solve anything. I like to keep moving. I like to keep getting visible. I like to keep putting myself out there. I like to keep stretching myself. I find the more uncomfortable that things are, the more discomfort brings the most rewards, right? And so if this is uncomfortable, creating your own stage to have visibility, attract more visibility, go do it, because it's probably a calling that you should be doing it. So the thing is, if no one's inviting you and you create your own visibility opportunities, again, you win. You win because you get visible. You win because other people get visible. Other people are going to share it. You're going to call people into your audience. You're going to build a bigger audience. So this is a win-win situation, right? And again, someone comes to your page that maybe you filled out an application and they're checking you out to see if you'd be a good guest. Oh my gosh, again, promoting other people. Pulling other people onto your stage. This is just, again, one of those things that I absolutely love doing because visibility breeds visibility. Whether it's you getting the spotlight, you giving someone else the spotlight, it is a win-win all around. So if you're not getting invitations yet, if you're not getting a whole lot of feedback on when you fill out an application, maybe you're filling out a lot of applications, maybe you're not getting a lot of opportunities yet, start moving. Don't wait on somebody else. Start moving now. And so the last thing that I want to leave you with is that so many people give up on visibility because they want that whole thing called virality. They want to go viral, right? And if I'm not going viral, that means I suck and I should just stop while I'm ahead. The thing that I teach my clients is, first of all, most people who go viral, they don't know what to do with it. So there's that. But also just because you go viral doesn't mean you're going to make money off of it. It doesn't mean you're going to get podcast guest opportunities, right? You could go viral for a trending sound. So what I like to tell my audience and my clients is stop trying to go viral and let's create viral ripples in someone's soul. Meaning we're going to become so unforgettable because of our repetition strategy. We're going to become so unforgettable because of how consistent we are, how we show up for ourselves, how we show up for other people, how great of a podcast guest that we are, right? We're going to create that memorability in someone's soul. And so that's how I would much rather go viral. And so these 5 things are going to serve and support you in the long run. Even after you start getting more requests to be on podcasts and be on other stages, keep doing these things. Maybe you can't do them as frequently because you're getting so many opportunities, but keep doing them because they are the basics. And every time we go back to basics, we all need the basics, by the way. Every time we go back to basics, we're going to see an uptick in the things that we desire. And so with that being said, thank you so much. And let's get visible.